It's been 4 years since Grant's had arthritis.
When we last heard from Grant Jambois and his family, they were just starting to deal with the harsh reality of the onset of juvenile arthritis. As a 12-year-old boy, Grant initially felt pain in his hands and feet. This would lead him to a routine of waking up early to take warm showers to loosen up his joints, taking his steroid medications, rubbing wax on his hands and feet, and painful injections in addition to ease the pain. We check in on Grant and his family to see what life is like today.
My name is Grant Jambois. I am 14 years old and I'm a freshman who attends Francis Howell High School. I was diagnosed with arthritis 4 years ago. The type of arthritis I have, or they think I have, is ankylosing spondylitis. They put me on drugs like Celebrex, sulfasalazine, methotrexate, and folic acid to help me from feeling bad from all those drugs. And now, I'm still on those drugs, and they put me on more, including Enbrel, which I'm now off of, and taking Humira because the Enbrel wasn't working. I was still feeling pain. They put me on oral steroids because there were so many things that they couldn't inject a certain place and get all the arthritis. So after that, it went away for a while I was on the steroids, and after I got off steroids, which you can't take forever because it's not good for you, the pain came back, and I have it in my knees, my ankles, my back, my wrists, my hands, my cheek.
We've been to Children's Hospital I don't know how many times. He just goes in there and puts his arm out for him to take his blood now. He handles it like a trooper. I'm gonna get teary-eyed already. He's not been in remission. They keep trying different combinations of drugs to see if it'll work, but he continues to have pain. It's sometimes hard to deal with the insurance companies and so on and so forth, but I don't know that I've ever felt like I couldn't do it, because not doing it would mean that he would just be in more pain.
Even through all that pain, I like to play sports, so I've stuck to football and baseball. In football, I play running back played running back and cornerback. But so my body wouldn't take as much of a beating, so I wouldn't be as in much pain. I switched to wide receiver. And in baseball, I play shortstop and third, and sometimes outfield. Sometimes when I'm playing baseball, when I go up to grip the bat or something, I can't grip it as hard because my arthritis is stiff or locking up or something. And also when I go to throw the ball, sometimes when I throw the ball, the pain in my hands hurts throwing the ball. When I'm running the bases, so when I slide into the bases, it hurts my knees or my ankles. In football, running is a big pain a lot of the times because my ankles with arthritis hurt.
With Grant in sports, I've often wondered if we shouldn't have him participating.
The reason I play sports through my arthritis is because I love to play the sports and I love to be active.
The doctors want these kids with arthritis to stay active and to do things. And as long as the doctor allows him to do it, I want him to be a child, and I want him to be able to play and ride bikes and be in any sport that he wants to be in. He has had flares on occasion during sporting activities, but we address it as they come along, and he's still been able to play. The Jingle Bell Run has been a big part of what we do in helping Grant with his arthritis. We have a lot of support from family and friends. We all get up and we go to the event in November, and we just really enjoy doing it. We love to get together as a group and try to raise money and fundraise for the event and come up with creative ways to support the Arthritis Foundation.
Having arthritis has been tough for me. I've had to go through flares that have kept me out of the morning of school because of the pain. I haven't been able to walk some days because of the arthritis in my ankles or the balls in my feet.
I don't always know the right things to say to help him, but humor seems to work for us. It's nothing that we can change, so it helps us to cope with it.
The way I get through arthritis is I think about the people out there who are doing worse than me and how they have no help to get through that. A lot of times my mom says she would like to take the pain for me, but she doesn't have to do that.
I wish I could say that I was confident that Grant would go into remission and not have pain anymore, but I know the type of arthritis he has is a difficult one to treat. They're still looking for ways to be able to help people like Grant, and they need research and they need funds to be able to come up with a cure. For him, they haven't found it yet. All we've been able to do is try to manage it. So I don't know what his future holds. I just pray that he is able to continue to walk and live a normal life. But I can't be positive that that will happen right now.